Cardinals-Vikings. Vikings favored by 10.5. Over under 43. Dalvin Cook, they're hoping again that he comes back. He was limited Wednesday. Cardinals have tons of day-to-day guys. Like since it's Wednesday, you don't want to overreact. It doesn't look like there's anyone who are saying, "Oh, that guy's not going to play." But it sounds like a lot of their defense is banged up. So let's keep an eye on that. Plus, they're talking about trading people, guys that they drafted 2 years ago because they're not meshing well with the coach. It seems a little messy there. I know they got the win against the 49ers. I think the Vikings, you and I talked last week, I like the Vikings against the Eagles. And I think the Vikings are ready to start rolling. That they're living up to, when they were 1-2-1, people are going, oh, were they as good as we thought? I think they are. Their defense has struggled, but I think they're going to start racking up wins now and kind of going up there chasing the Rams, who they won't catch, as one of the elite teams in the league.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think you've seen what Kirk Cousins has done this year, and he's been great. We see some of those receivers, Adam Thielen especially, has been awesome. When he had some like crazy record, like the only player ever in history to have to start a season with 5 straight 100.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Stephon Diggs has played well for the Vikings as well. I mean, that's an offense that's really it'd be really nice to have Dalvin Cook back, that's for sure. But they've been playing pretty well without him. In this game, you have to look at the Cardinals, man. You have to ask what is going on in Arizona with that offense when you're not using David Johnson. It's probably the best running back in the game, probably the best pass catcher running back in the game. How is he not getting the ball? Averaging 3.3 yards a carry. Why are they running him up the middle like they are? He's only got 15 catches this year. You look at Mike McCoy and you're like, what are you doing? I did a little bit of research last night on a Mike McCoy team as a head coach or an offensive coordinator. And aside from 2011, he's never had a top 10 rushing team as a head coach or an offensive coordinator. Just one time in 2011 in Denver, he did. They were number 1 in the league. You know who was rushing for them? Who led the team in rushing in 2011 in Denver?
Are we going back to Noshawn Marino?
No, it was Willis McGahee. Okay. And who was second was Tim Tebow on that team. So that this is like a different era of the NFL, right? Do you see what it feels like?
It really
I don't know what Mike McCoy's doing. I can't trust I can't trust the Cardinals to be within 2 touchdowns of the Vikings here.
I can't either. I don't think they're out there. And I do think there's things to like about Josh Rosen. I like it, but I agree with you about Johnson that last week he got the ball more.
Yeah.
But literally the whole thing about that guy is, as good as a runner he is, he's this great receiver. He was a wide receiver in college, which people wouldn't shut up about a couple of years ago when he was playing well before he got hurt. And they're just kind of not, again, I am not qualified to judge the scheme of an NFL offensive coordinator. I'm not good enough at it, but they are not finding ways to get him the ball in a way that'll be productive, and they're certainly not throwing too much. That guy should catch 5-6 passes a game.
Yeah, he's got 15 catches. I'm going to see how many targets he's got. I think he's going like 20-something targets on him still. So they're not even trying to give it. Trying to give him the ball as a receiver 4 times a game. It's just not. Let me see. He's targeted 22 times in 5 games. I mean, that's unacceptable.
I agree. So Vikings for both of us.